Just a moment. Gotta get the vibes going. Hello! Second. I always have to put the music on last because I'm never good at timing. Timing is not my forte, as they say. A nice Zelda coffee date Hyrule Cafe. Thanks to Game Chops for awesome music. Very comfy cozy. Hi! Hello, good evening! Yes, and also Yippee Tureen is here. He's got his usual 1,000-yard stare, but he's also got some hot chocolate with him. And I got tea! I have actual tea, not like tea as in drama, because here in the lovely bi-weekly Zatsudan of the Sorceress Tea House, we do not discuss drama tea, we just enjoy a nice little cup of tea, or we just enjoy any warm beverage, and then we just kind of sit back and vibe. We sit back, we vibe, we talk, and, you know, Sorceress yaps at the top of her lungs. This is a normal occasion. There we go, we got nice comfy music. Hopefully it's not too loud. I tend to be a little bit louder than the music. There we go. I think we got a good little bit of volume there. It might be a little low, I don't know yet. But I hope everyone's doing all right today. I really do. I don't know what to really talk about. It was supposed to be really, really cold today. Well, it wasn't even cold. It was just like really blizzardy first thing this morning. And I thought for a little bit I was not going to be able to go out and do my usual like morning routine, but then it turned out that it was fine. I didn't have to worry about that too much. It was just really, really windy. And it was, that was not fun. The snow had nothing on the wind. The wind was probably like the worst bit of it. One sec. There we go. Sorry, I had to get something checked out for just a brief second. Forgive me, I was a little preoccupied in that moment. But yay. Also, I'm back to my normal tracking schedule because my tracking is now back to somewhat normalcy because we've all agreed. I haven't like fully retested it out yet, but I do know that Amphorius and Honkai Star Rail does not appreciate this version of me. It likes the other one, but I don't know what's been going on with the other one. I did try to check for motion blur on that, by the way, and no, the motion blur is not the issue. It's just, I think the combination of RTX and whatever they use for Honkai is not very is just not cross-compatible. Not very. Sorry, I got myself distracted again. Let's see. Besides weather and the fact that it was just really, really windy, I do have like one small business. Like I call it business. I put that in like extremely heavy quotes. It's like an order of operations in my head. Before I start going to my big ol' Yap Fest. First and foremost, and I don't know who gifted it. Thank you, Toby. Almost called you Toby there by accident, my bad. First and foremost, I forgot to mention... Well, okay, it's not the fact that I forgot to mention it. It's the fact that it didn't occur to me until, like, late yesterday afternoon that someone had gifted me some Dungeons and Dragons dice from my throne, and I wish I could thank you properly, but it was left anonymous. So thank you. You're good. Okay, good. However, I'm going to put a big ol' however on here for that bit. Yes, DnD dice. But I am putting a big asterisk on this because I did pop over to my throne wish list to check on the order and everything, and I noticed that for whatever reason, the shop who the dice was ordered from is currently has like everything is unavailable. So if that dice does not end up showing up, I will do the right thing and I will properly send that money back to you if it needs to be refunded, if I can do that, because I feel like that's a little bit on the unfair end for me to keep it, even though you really wanted to send it over for some dice. And it's like, if it becomes an issue where it's like because a lot of my stuff tends to be like unavailable for whatever reason. I don't know if it's just a fluctuation in market or just stock, but I'm just hopeful that the dice does get here fine and I don't have to worry about too much, because I was kind of looking forward. I got really excited because it's like more dice for the dice goblin that I be. Not much. You didn't miss much. We were just kind of having a nice like little settle down talk about my someone who was really, really nice to leave me a gift on my throne wish list. Speaking of which, by the way, yes, throne is consistently linked down below in the description. However, I'm putting this as a big bold thing. You do not need to feel obligated to send me anything. Unless you want to send me like something for for like the holidays or my birthday, that's fine. But please do not feel obligated to send anything. If you want to help towards anything, if you want to put things towards crowdfunding things like big streaming upgrades, that's fine. But just know it's not a I don't shill it. It's just there in case you want to be extra supportive. It's I had a way of wording it, and now I'm like losing my wording on it. It's not a you have to, it's an if you want to scenario. That's it. That's what I was trying to say. It's going to be the same thing when super chats start rolling around, whenever that might be. You do not have to, but if you want to, that's fine. Would it help towards extra stuff? Yes. But again, it's a course, and if you want to, it's never a must. There we go. That's what I was looking for. And if they do ask about refunding the dice and the money for the dice, I will send it right back to you, whoever you were who was nice enough to send that over, because I'm going to feel bad if that money got sent out of your pocket and there was no like reward for it. Because it was the same incident with the Go XLR, because for those that didn't know, when I first began my streaming stuff over here on YouTube, on my first birthday, I believe, that I celebrated on here, Yu-Yu-kun was really, really nice, and he gifted me a whole bunch of stuff for my birthday, and unfortunately, the Go XLR was either unavailable or something happened. And so I immediately refunded him the money, because that's a lot of funding to go to do anything. I was just like, nope, here you go. You have your money back. I'm not keeping that much. I wasn't keeping that much on hand, but it's fine. I am surviving. I just noticed that like, it was just something that I noticed this morning. It's one of those, for whatever reason, a lot of the stuff on my wish list tends to become unavailable, whether it's due to stock, blah, 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 blah. But yeah. We'll see. We will see. Hopefully the dice does get here just fine, because I would feel really bad if it didn't. And hopefully it'll let me, like, refund whoever sent it. If that's the worst case scenario. That's worst case scenario. Zephyr is talking right now. But yeah, that's about it. That's all the emotional. That's the almost emotional talk from me. I was feeling very sentimental in the moment, and I was just kind of like, oh no. I was supposed to be here talking about DnD and other things, and I started to get like all sentimental in the chest. And I still do feel a little sentimental sometimes. But okay. The main order of business is out of the way, so I hope everyone else is having a good time today. I really, really do. I really hope everyone's been having a good day. You've had a good weekend. You've had all the fun stuff going on. Because having a good time is always good. Even if some might have issues like getting good sleep schedules or anything like that. If you had at least a good time, a good day following, I'm glad for you. I'm not very good at like full speaking sometimes, I admit. Have an ice cream? Yeah, good times. Yeah, I talked about the weather earlier and how it was like a bit of a blizzard, and then it was just like really, really windy, and I almost got blown away when I was trying to get some stuff because there was like such a strong headwind, and I was like, oh no, please don't tell me I'm gonna get... I was getting something for my car, and the wind was like extremely strong, and I was like, oh no, please car door, do not slam into my ankle. That would be like the worst way to have to cancel the stream, is like, sorry guys, my ankle got smushed into through my car door. That would have been a heck of a way to that would have been a heck of a talking point. But no, everything was fine. It was just really it was just a pain in the butt. Oh yeah. So hang on. Oh. Ever had that moment where you want to sneeze and it never pops out? It's just like one of those sneezes that just never comes. I have that tickle up my nose and it's not working. Oh yeah, there's actually something fun I wanted to show you guys. I held it back for a little bit. Let me pull it up here. For those that don't know, and her name is always in my descriptions as well. Head ZHK, who did my logo design, she made me a little something over Valentine's Day, and I didn't realize it until almost 2 weeks later. Hang on one second, I'm gonna go fetch that picture real fast. One sec. I feel like I can show this, because I don't think it's got anything exposured on it, so hang on. Okay, hang on, let me get it. Let me double check it first, hang on. Let me just make sure that's got nothing. Yeah, it's got nothing on there, we're good. Yeah. 1 second, I'm going to get the picture real fast. Oh, there we go. Let me shrink it down just a hair. Oh, look. She made me like a little chocolate. A little virtual chocolate with my logo on it. It's so cute. I didn't expect it. And I felt bad because I was away from Twitter for a while because I fear Twitter. Twitter gives me such anxiety sometimes. But yeah. I want to eat it too. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Okay, it's why are you not coming out? Sorry, that sneeze is not wanting to come out. It is tickling my nose like crazy. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, it's a cute little virtual chocolate that Ked sent me over Valentine's Day, and I felt really bad that I was not like paying attention to my Twitter during that day. And it's so cute. I was just like, aww. I felt my heart like literally melt, and I was just like, I feel kind of bad that I'm never on Twitter that often, but I am working to start posting my schedules back on there. I just don't talk too much on there. I have a lot of anxiety when it comes to being on that website, and I'm very bad at social mediaing right now. And yeah, so yes, you can eat it if you want to. I just don't know how good it would taste with it being a virtual chocolate and all. And yeah. It's really cute though. I was actually really surprised when I saw that in a DM, and I was just like, oh, it's so precious. And the moon is all 3D and stuff, and I liked it, and I had all the imprints. But yeah, that made me really, really happy. And I'm very appreciative for Ked, even though we don't talk all that much. I'm appreciative that she thought of me during Valentine's Day. It is a really, really nice render. I'm very happy that she made it for me. It was really sweet. I'm gonna pop that away now. But yeah, it was a really, really sweet thing for her to do. I sometimes do forget that I am I can be, that there's a lot of people. Oh goodness me, I am like getting all sentimental. Goodness. Sometimes I do forget that I have like a lot of fun people in my backgrounds who are really, really sweet people. Not the fact that I think that I forget that they're sweet or anything, but it's just the fact that as somebody who is, I would label myself as a very introverted person, but as someone who is an introverted person who has a very, very rough time reaching out and talking to people, it's a curse, I think. And it makes me forget. Sorry, 1 second. Oh. No, I was actually ready to cry. Sorry. Give me a minute. I actually felt my chest for a minute tighten up, and I was just about ready to feel like I was about ready to start crying. I was getting very, very sentimental in that moment. I was feeling the tears. Oh man. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're golden. We're golden. We're fine. But yeah, like I said, being an introvert and everything, I'm not good with reaching out to people. I'm better with talking, but I do very bad at reaching out to people. And as I said, I sometimes do end up forgetting that I have had like a lot of wonderful people who have been like in my corner. And when people reach out to me, then that's fine. I can do that. I'm just bad the other way around. I'm just awful the other way around. That's all. So it's like if they pop in, they say hello. It's like, oh yeah, hello. I'm just really bad at the other way around, I think. I'm really bad with the other way around. Oh, sorry about that. I'm very bad doing it. I am the one who is bad at initiating the conversations. That's all there is to that. I'm the one who's bad with initiating the conversations. Goodness, I got crazy sentimental there. My goodness. Okay. All right. Okay. Good. Good. Everything's relaxed now. Yeah, of course I do. But I do have a Discord, but the community Discord, I like to keep my personal Discord pretty much private. However, when the day comes that we decide that, well, not we, but I decide to run the community Discord, it is going to be locked for members only, and I am going to be talking to Midnight when I have time to talk to her a little bit more in depth about certain protocols, because I am personally not very good at rendering running a Discord, so I am going to have to look for mods. I'm going to have to make sure I have all the rooms I want set up. And it is going to be on a membership release basis. It's not going to be tied to, it's not going to be open to main public. Just to kind of keep things within reason. And yes, it is a very, very big responsibility. Yes. So, you know how like Memshi stream, you know how like some people have like those membership only streams? Yeah, it's kind of like that. For the community Discord, it will be tied like that for the time being until I'm comfortable enough to open it up a little bit more. I feel like that's a good compromise for the time being. It is also a matter of a comfort thing. But yeah. Whew. I wasn't anticipating talking this big about things. I was just wanting to yap about Dungeons and Dragons, and then I got all sentimental and wound myself up a bit. Like I said, we'll see what happens. Nothing is set in stone yet. Nothing is fully set in stone as of yet. Because, like I said, I still have to get mods on deck for the Discord, and I need to figure out how to, like, maneuver the rooms and everything. Because I don't know what I want in there yet. We'll have to wait and see. Okay. I think we're done talking. Yeah, I think I'm good about the sentimental stuff right now. I think I've made a recovery. Oh my goodness. Speaking of memberships though, okay. I have one like small, I don't know if it's a hot take or it's just a personal opinion. Okay, so for those that I have Zephyr can't not speak. I have the YouTube Premium, so I can turn on my YouTube stuff and just like let it play with my phone off. I have the biggest pet peeve when it comes to membership content and why I cannot like turn off my phone and let the thing play out like I normally would on a public video. That grinds my gears for whatever reason. It doesn't work. I hate it. I hate that, and I'm so confused why that is a thing. Because I'm okay with turning... No, you can't. It's very bizarre. You can't. Okay, so for context, I wanted to turn on... this is actually going to go well into the DnD conversation. It's not the fact that it's premium content, it's just the fact that I enjoy the fact that I can turn off my phone and let like a video play. But if there's like, let's say I'm going to use Dimension 20's their stream show of Crown of Candy for an idea. I paid for the membership for that because they have the rest of their campaign of that particular campaign shot locked behind memberships. So I got that, and I was wanting to turn it on and like listen to it, but also turn my phone off so I can, you know, save phone battery and all that good stuff. And then it stopped, and I'm just like, oh, I forgot. Membership stuff cannot be played for whatever reason. Yes. Yes, the dropout, that's right. I was intrigued because I have a local piece of toast that comes in here named Bubba. And he recommended Crown of Candy, and I remember seeing advertisements for that for like a while back, and I'm just like, oh, okay, now I remember, so I'm gonna go watch this. And then I was like, that's good. I think for me, I don't know what it is about my phone, but it's just like I can't turn mine won't let me, like, playback is not available for members for like membership content on my end. I don't know if it's just a me thing, I don't know if it's a YouTube thing, but oh well. But yes, I like Crown of Candy so far, by the way. I'm only on the first episode of it, but I haven't gotten like knee deep into it. Speaking of D&D content, I don't know what it's been, but I have lately been listening to like a lot of D&D horror stories, and there's just so many like similarities and themes that like where all the horror comes out of, and it's just insane, like how many things are like almost so similar to each other. If it's not the paladin or the rogue player that is the problem, it is like the DM who is also the problem. And also apparently, at least for this particular YouTuber who does the story times, Curse of Strahd, the module, seems to be the biggest thing for horror stories, and we're talking like bad person behavior levels of horror. Because I am not going to let myself get pre-demonetized for the certain things that have been oh god, the things that I have heard. That's fine, Bubba. Hello, I was actually just talking about you in the Crown of Candy not too long ago. What 3D printer do I have? Oh, okay. Yeah, I was actually gonna talk about the 3D printing stuff as well. I have two kinds of printers. I have a resin 3D printer, and I also have the filament one that I run upstairs. The biggest hurdle, I think, like, the filament one is really, really easy to learn. But the resin one, I kind of realized I made a very, very big newbie mistake. So technicality, this is going to be Sorceress Technobabble speak. So if your eyes glaze over, I apologize. This is going to be one of those moments. I made a creative boo-boo. And that creative boo-boo is, I literally dove into my creation stuff like head first. I didn't think about like doing a lot of pre-setting up. So I made the oh, don't worry, you have three of them. That's nice. But yeah, I made like the biggest boo-boo, and that was I did not test my exposure times. I did not test my exposure times for my resin 3D printer because I was really overexcited the moment I got my bottle of resin. For those that don't know, the exposure time is essentially like the amount of time between layers that this is me nutshell versioning it, because there are people out there that will like give you a better, more in-depth explanation. But there's like this thing called exposure time. And that means it's like, I believe that's the amount of time that your layers are exposed to the UV light that is in the printers, if I am not mistaken. And the proper exposures will give you better results. I think mine might have some bad exposure because I had a Valentine's Day Bulbasaur thing. TLDR, how long light needs to shine to make the resin hard? Yes, that's it. Thank you. That's the best TLDR explanation. So what happened was I had a Bulbasaur Pokeball that was like really, really pretty for Valentine's Day. And the pieces don't fit together. Now, whether that's the fault of me, the fault of the STL file itself, or just the fact that I never calibrated, it could be the problem of me who'd never calibrated her printer properly. Or it could be the STL just doesn't match up very well to the resin printer itself, even though it looks like it works fine. The pieces that are supposed to go together just don't fit. Because there's like a little square, there's a little cube piece that's supposed to go inside, and it doesn't fit. And I don't want to force it in there and break something. So that could be a problem with exposure time and everything. So Zephyr's gonna be really, I'm gonna have to really experiment with that because I want to get better at it. But the good part is I'm not mad at myself. And believe me, I am someone who can be very, very highly self-critical. I will be upset. I can get very upset if things don't end up perfectly, especially when it comes to something very creative. Not at anyone in particular, but this would be more of I would get upset at me personally if something goes wrong. I am highly, highly self-critical in that aspect. And I still am. I'm not going to deny that. I am very highly self-critical. But this time I was actually, like, not too upset. But, so now I'm working on going back and I'm double-checking my own work. To see, like, you know, how to fix X, Y, and Z to see if I can make things better. Because I'm still looking forward to the day where I can hand cam stuff and we can paint, like, anime figure models to get anime figurines together. I'm really wanting to do that. Yeah, you almost never had this work out the first time. This is true. But yeah, I wanna do so much. Like, I wanna do hand cam stuff where we're just sitting here, we're painting, we're having a good time. Feature time. Yeah. I got some stuff for the exposure test, so I'm going to give that some experimenting over the course of the weekend. So hopefully at some point, not now, but like sometime in the future, we'll be able to eventually have some stuff that we can sit down and we can like paint and stuff. Because I'm really looking forward to that. And I love the Robin bust that I found to pieces. Because for those that are not aware, Honkai Star Rail is like a big obsession of mine. If you can't tell by the very, very, very cursed, lovely little image of was under 3, I clogged the extruder and a broken filament. Ooh. Ooh, ow. That has to hurt. Extruder which led to broken filament in the tube. Oh, I actually had something like that happen. We were having like a very cold day. I'm losing my mind. Who was Robin again? Robin was Sunday's sister. The singer who has like 4 different songs that I want to sing one day. If Hoyoverse allows me to cover those tunes, and if I'm ever brave enough to fully like start singing. She's essentially, you know, that would be Sunday's sister, and she's got the ones that are with all the oh my god, you forgot Robin's existence. Oh, Bubba, how dare you? There are Robin fans out there that'll toast you for that. I'm kidding. I am just joking. Bubba and I are kind of like well acquainted enough that we make these, that there's like a little fun of back and forth jokes with this one. Anyway. But yeah. Oh my god. But oh yeah. Anyway, I was talking about the filament printer. Hang on one second. Okay, so the printer that I had some filament like inside of it, and we were having like a really, really bad cold snap, and I don't know if it was like the filament itself or the fact it was just affected by the cold, but I almost had like, I was unloading it, and then I hear this loud crack, and I'm just like, oh no. And when I look back, I was like, oh, thank God. It was literally just like the chunk of filament just like fell off from the spool itself. And I was just like, how the did that happen? I was like screaming, how the hell did that happen? Because I don't even know how. Yeah, it could be both. Mm-hmm. yeah, it was just like, it was just a weird coincidence, and because I've had like filaments and the other ones have not like broken like that, and I was just like, oh, okay, that's a thing. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, going back to the resin ones, I'm kind of glad I'm realizing my for my, I use the bamboo for filament, and I am using the Anycubic photon one for my resin printers. One second. I keep forgetting I can actually say brand names because I'm technically not like, I'm not labeled under anything that could be like considered copyright. I'm just not sponsored by anybody. I keep forgetting I'm not underneath like a corpo contract. So I can kind of talk about certain things. I keep forgetting that one tidbit. Just understand, not sponsored by anybody. But yeah, I've got my exposure test because I also have it yet. Okay, to be fair, if I was to be sponsored by anybody, Hoyoverse, give me a sponsorship. Just get me like a sponsorship and give me some like free rolls and I will be very happy. do like have like a special event that you want me to go through and who to roll for. I'll do that. You think I would work in some VTuber? Not me personally. I don't think I would be able to personally. The best I could do is 2 10-balls. No! But let's go get really. Hiya. I'm doing good, thank you. But some VTuber group? I don't think, me personally, I don't think I'm the best fit for it. Because I would be extraordinarily stressed out. Like, there's a lot of expectation of being in a big group, and I'm not fun to be around when I'm stressed. There's a lot of pressure in being in a big group. I have the indie group of VUnity that I hang out in, but that's as far as it gets. For now. We don't know yet. The future is completely endless. Let's see. What was I talking about? My brain had a huge brain. My brain had like a moment. Whew. But yeah. What I was talking about with the printers. Going back to my original train of thought before I completely forget it. The reason why I'm excited to... We're less of a group. Debauchery party. Oh, jeez. At least we don't go like, we're not completely like crazy. But yeah. The 3D printer exposure test is because I also made a single little promise to Bubba to do it. I have a personal promise. I did not promise Bubba specifically. But I did technically say that I wanted to do a Firefly figurine painting stream at some point. That's why I'm so excited to like test out my resin printers more, because on top of the cosplay projects, there are a couple of Firefly figurines that I want to do. I see. But yeah, I made a small promise to Bubba about that. Because Firefly is really pretty, especially when she's got like, I found a really pretty one. I'm just like, I need to do this one on camera one day. It's just a matter of me needing to learn how to practice. Called Loose Sleeve. Hang on. It's more like I kind of promised myself because I know you were excited, that's all. Hang on one second. Let me look this one up. Loose sleeve? One sec. Hold the phone. Speaking of which, I have my tea back here too that I need to drink. Loose sleeve? Oh, T-Witch Simulator. Oh, that's so cute! Wait, what? Oh, jeez. Okay, good. The audio is not playing. Thank God. Let me just make sure it's not. Oh, that's so cute! Oh, that's cute. Okay, yeah, that's definitely going on the list. Atmospheric, sandbox, relaxing. Yeah, that's definitely going on the list. I'm gonna add that into the wish list for now. Okay. Yeah. It's fine, thank you. Okay, T-Witch, the T loose leaf is now on my wish list. It's gonna be on the list on the fridge. Yes, it is. I have so many games that are like to be announced, and I'm just like sitting here clawing at Oblivion and being like, please have a release date. Durable is much. I'm never gonna find it. Oh. Yeah, durable it is my job, but never find a place to rent one. Oh yeah. Mine, to be fair, were gifts because mine were gifts around the holidays, and I was actually really shocked to get both a filament and a resin one within that same capacity. My brain almost exploded. But yeah. Yeah. I have so many games on my Steam wish list, by the way. There's so many to be announced ones, and I'm just screaming into the void. Have a release date, please. I have been waiting for Touch Starved for almost 3 years. I've been waiting for the visual novel of Touch Starved for almost 3 years. Give me a release date or give me death. Oh, good lord. At least, you know, release a chapter or two to, like, stave off the hunger. Rawr. I see. Give Southern accent. Oh god. Oh, that was awful, even for me. That was a bad one. That was bad even if I wasn't even reading things. Yeah, there's also the one of them on my list is actually the Willow Mist Emporium of Antiques and Curiosities by the same group who did Date with Death, and I'm looking forward to that one. Oh shoot, did I miss the window for the... Oh shoot, did I miss the window for the... I just had a realization. Did I miss the ship for the Date with Death jacket or hoodie? I'm curious. Hang on one second. Zephyr's fangirl moment is having a... She's having a moment. Did I miss the Beyond the Bet hoodie announcement? Where is it? Hoodie. Next 21 days. Sorry, one second. I'm looking. Zephyr's brain has like decided to go into oblivion for a second. Give her 2 minutes. On the bet, final figurine. Butternuts. I think I may... Did I miss the... I think I missed it. Oh, Hang on. I'm gonna check it. One sec. Zephyr's gone into investigation mode. Give her 2 minutes. Here we go. Oh, good. Okay, I still have like a couple days left to put some stuff in. Yay. Oh, thank God. Okay, I will probably do that after stream. Sorry, there's like a hoodie from the Date with Death game. My brain is just like, I got hyperfixated for a second. Sorry about that. That was the witness of the Zephyr hyperactive squirrel brain that literally just the neuron activation that happened. I see. Yeah, I'm mildly concerned about all the TBA games that I have on my wish list. It's just like, I want to know what games are coming out. I really want to know. Like I said, Touch Starved, I've been waiting for almost like 2 to 3 years at this point. I don't even know when the Kickstarter was announced. But yeah, Day with Death has been, not Day with Death, but Touch Star has been teasing with like all these like little special promos via, you know, Twitter and everything. And now it's like I don't even know where the announcement date is, and yeah, I'm a thirsty baby. Even any games have been probably. I don't want to, because I want to have some hope that some of these developers are having a good time. But oh well. I am going to have to look into that at some point. Ugh, pardon me. Ugh, little hair in my eye. Oh. So, I know nothing. It's okay. It bats. It's okay. Let's see. Actually, I think I can probably pull this one up if you guys give me like another minute. I'm gonna like track this back to the D&D talk I was having a small discussion of earlier. So for those that don't know, one of my latest hyperfixations is Dungeons and Dragons. I am currently playing a small game with some close friends. I personally have my first, and I've literally gotten so addicted. I cannot wait until the next day we do our I'm almost so excited that I cannot wait for our next meetup to do, not like a physical meetup, but like it's over the internet. But I'm like always so excited because it's just like I want to play. I'm just like I want to play so bad, and I can't wait for the next time we get to hang out together. And I'm just like because here's a little factoid. Here's a little factoid about me and D&D. I've had like the worst luck with having long-running games. I had one, I believe this was during like the era of 3.5. I was allowed into a game because I knew someone, and immediately, without knowing much of the rules or anything like that, I was dropped into a pit with a couple of people with a whole thing of basilisks. I was a new character. I had no idea how basilisks worked. And guess what? The sorceress actually got petrified. Needless to say, I was a bit unhappy because that was like instantaneous, like as soon as I dropped in kind of situation, and my brain was just like, wow. And I don't think it was targeted, by the way. I think it was just like bad luck, and I was genuinely upset. DnD games. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, but it's like that. The dropping me off into dropping me into a pit of into a thing of basilisks and getting me petrified immediately. That was just like no. That was like one of my worst ones, and that's why I always like feared going back into D&D. But now that I've like fully sat down and I've had like more than one session, I'm like all excited because I want to play more. I want to play more. I want to enjoy the game. And I'm just really hyped to play more because I like my character that I built. But now that I've gotten my teeth sunk into making characters, I think I could probably show you her. She's not like fully complete yet. Let me see if I can pull her up here. Hang on. Let me see if I can fully like pull her up. One sec. Yeah, she's definitely not like fully finished. So what I did was I started building the characters on a Miniature building site. Let me see. Can I could probably show her. Let me just do a little. Let me just do this. Can I do this? I don't want the logo in the top corner just in case. One sec. Can I do this without hurting anything? Maybe. There we go. I wanted to like do a quick snip screenshot of that. There we go. We still good? Hopefully we're still good. I just had to take like 2 seconds. I feel like I could show her off since I've not like fully finished her yet. Beep beep. There we go. Okay. Okay, guys, hang on 1 second. Let me find her and pull her up. Well, I'm pretty sure basilisks were not considered pack animals or pack beasts. I don't know what you would call them, but it was not fun. I said pack as just like a term in which to use. Hang on. Let me pull her up here. 1 second. There it is. Hang on. Browse. And where is she? Oh, there she is. There we go. I have a little tiefling that I just started like fanoodling with. She's not fully done yet, so this is probably like the best image I've got of her right now. She doesn't have a name. She doesn't have her entire sheet is not even like set up yet. But I love tieflings. I've always wanted to do like a little tiefling character at some point in the future, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, I got to it. Okay, I see. I see you were talking about that one. But yeah. I like tieflings. Yes, you can. You can actually purchase the STLs to print if I felt like it. I'm not sure if I'm ready for mini painting yet, but this is like a concept essentially. This is kind of like my concept of her. She is essentially a bright pink tiefling druid because I was inspired by. I was just making sure the music changed over to something okay. Okay. Let me just make sure it's by the same person. Yes. Okay. Golden. Golden. But she's a tiefling druid and she's bright pink. It was inspired by one of the DnD horror stories where they were talking about bright pink tieflings. This is just, if you go to Hero Forge, you can actually create these with what they got available to them. And I essentially am just making her as a concept at the moment because I don't have like an actual sheet for her. But she's been floating around my head for a bit and I'm just like really excited. She does not even have a name yet. That's why I could just call her. So she's just a simple like basic concept at the moment. She's a tiefling druid and I'm not gonna go too far into it because I don't know if my she is menacing. She is very menacing, and guess what? She's so bright pink. I'm tempted as a flavor bit, and I'm also trying to make sure I don't unveil too much because I don't want my possible DM to be might have seen the VODs. I was thinking. Nah. Okay. Can't possibly match Zephyr being menacing. Hey! I could be a little fierce. How dare you? How dare you? I can be a little fierce. But yeah. Bright pink. Tiefling druid. I had a joke. Actually, I might still run with the idea. But, she's supposed to be a bright pink tiefling druid on purpose because as a flavor for her wild shape, I'm sorry, I'm gonna say this as a flavor thing. I want to have a bright pink version of the animal that she turns into. We're talking like Steven Universe Lion pink. Just like a bright pink bee shape. And I think that'd be really cute because it's just like, she's so soft and fluffy, but she can also kill you. It's just the color is just meant to be kind of like added flavor to the wild shape. And also she's a tiefling in every sense of the word, so therefore she does not have human feet. She has got hooves. She has got hooves underneath. It's a Warforged druid. All my wild shapes are transferred. Oh, it's so cute! Okay, I'm gonna tuck her away now. I'm gonna tuck her away now in case my DM decides to like eye in on this. She is not the main character for the campaign that I'm in. But she has been like on my mind for a bit. Her eye color is like the most difficult one because my brain is trying not to make her look like Pinkie Pie. Tiefling version of Pinkie Pie, I don't want that to happen. Some tieflings are more or less humanoid based on how connected they are to their demonic ancestry or something. Yeah, this one I'm just kind of like interested just to kind of like as a concept to have her little hoofs, because I think that's a really cool thing because you don't see a lot. I don't think I've had a lot of tieflings that I've seen who've gotten those. Most of the time they're more humanoid in their legs. But then again, my only full tiefling experience has only been Molly Mock and Jester from Critical Role's campaign 2. Which Molly Mock never lasted very long, which was a shame, but he was barefoot. He had humanoid feet. Ooh, really? Yeah, she doesn't have wings or anything. She's just she's got like satyry legs. That's why, because I was actually inspired by my DM actually, who was talking about like my brain like, oh, I didn't realize the tieflings could do that. Yes. That I believe is what they describe as a humanoid. She's not like straight on human, but she's got she's like half demon, so that's all I can really deliver on that. She's like partially a demon. She's just a bright pink demon who loves nature. Bright pink demon who loves nature. I have a story concept in my head for her, but I'm not going to divulge that in public yet unless something happens to my poor Genasi, which hopefully she lasts longer than a few combats. It's okay. I'm kind of like I said, I'm just mainly toying with the concept. But only humans are human. Got it. Okay. I mean, unless you're doing some kind of weird beastie. Okay, so to be fair, my knowledge in DnD lore-wise is very, very finicky. Bear this one in mind. My explanations are not very clear because I am just a baby with when it comes to DnD stuff. I am not your expert. I'm very, very bad with keeping things straight. But I like the concept, and I'm keeping her backstory like under wraps for a while because I don't want to divulge anything to the public. Because if she makes an appearance in maybe a different campaign, you'll know then. Mysterious. Anyway, I'm being goofy again. Fine. Like I said, my knowledge is really, really, really lackluster. I got distracted by Discord. I got distracted by Discord there for a second. Talking about DnD. Yeah, I've been trying to watch between campaign 3, Critical Role's campaign 3 and Dimension 20's Crown of Candy. My brain is like I'm now running between two different storylines, and my brain cells are not fully keeping up. But I like the Crown of Candy because I like the concept of candy races. I think that's actually really cool. How they like essentially just made like candy versions of basic characters. Like a gummy bear. There's also a chocolate bunny. The licorice princesses? I believe they're licorice. One's red, the other one is one's like a red licorice, the other one's a black licorice. If I saw them. I can't fully explain it very well. Crown of Candy is I can explain it by the information that is available to me. Crown of Candy is a DnD. Would you call that like a DnD live show where it's run basically Candyland but Game of Thrones? Yes, thank you. That's the TLDR version. It's run by Dimension 20, and they have their first episode technically free on the Dimension 20 more or less Let's Play Than live show. Okay, got it. But yeah, they have their first episode technically available on the Dimension 20 channel, but if you want to watch the rest, you are going to have to subscribe to membership via the Dropout. Or is it? It's the Dropout, right? I literally just signed up for it. My brain is not communicating anymore. My brain cells aren't communicating any longer. But yeah, I had to like gain access to the other halves of the other episodes of it. Dropout, yeah. Okay, good. I had that right. I at least had that right. Okay, so imagine like a gummy bear, but you have it completely personified as a character. You have it as a class and everything like that in D&D terms, but you have the appearance of the gummy bear or something like that. Because I think that, yeah, because there's one character there that is there and has a gummy bear guard, is essentially like a guard, and he's like a big old gummy bear. I don't know if they melt in the rain or not. I can't really, I've only watched like the first episode, so I can't really, I wouldn't think they would melt in the rain because I've not heard of anything weather. All the characters in that world are food based. Thank you. But yeah, they're based around foods. I know, Bubba. I've only gotten into the first episode. I was like almost through the first one, and then I had to go to bed, and I was just like, okay, good night. I was gonna watch more of it, but but for some reason, membership stuff does not want to work with my phone turned off when I have YouTube Premium, and it makes me sad. I don't know why it does what it does, but it's YouTube. YouTube does what it does. Hey, Peach. In a second, mute. I wanted to give him some sniffles. They don't act as... I don't know. I don't know. Anyway. What was it? My brain was... Oh, great. Now I kind of like faltered a little. Sorry. Give me just a moment. I had like a momentary lapse in my brain cells. Hang on. What was I talking about? But yeah, that's me personally. I cannot answer those questions because unfortunately I am not that far into it. Anyway, moving on. But yeah, I've got like a lot of DnD shows that I'm working on watching because I do like Brendan Mulligan. That's the guy who does the Dimension 20. It's okay. But we're gonna move on from that. Anyway. Do I have anything else I want to talk about? I talked about the resin 3D printers earlier, so yeah, he did. He did answer the Brendan Mulligan actually did the answers like questions and stuff like that. Because I think okay, here's a weird D&D thought, and I will never understand it. I don't know if it's just for comedy bit. Are Rangers really that bad as a class? I've seen people like take the tease the hell out of like Ranger classes. In 5e they suck. Oh. I see. Well, I'm a 5e baby, so if I get a Ranger class, I know what's gonna happen. They're gonna get smooshed. Except a very specific subclass, Gloomstalker, which is banned in official games, really. I see, I see. It's just I've seen like so many like things take the poor Mickey out of Rangers, and I almost feel bad for him. It's like, oh, don't tease the Rangers anymore. It's like it's just one of those moments like, oh, don't make fun of the Rangers. But then again, they make fun of Wizards all the time. They make fun of Wizards and their defense being essentially like paper. Just pick a fighter with a bow, it's better. From Joecat. Oh yeah, I still need to watch his crap guide to D&D again and see about like get some information on that. I think he covers the 5e edition, the 5th edition version. But yeah. I've Rain, hello. What are you doing? Yeah, I've seen like so many jokes, and I feel bad for the Wizard because the Wizards are like they have the defense of paper, and they always tease them about, oh yeah, you get like smacked once and then you just like instantly keel over. And I feel bad for him. It's like, oh. Actually, I kind of want to at some point. I've given this some thought. If I'm able to do it well enough, I actually want to like take some characters and roll them into D&D classes. And the Wizards are safe. Well, the party must protect, and the Wizards are safe. Yeah, unless you know they break past a act. Wizards could be the strongest. Let's stop you back. We'll return to this topic. Oh, jeez. Okay, no worries, Bubba. Take your time. But yeah. What I want to do at some point, if I get really good at it, I want to be able to build characters from Hoyoverse and create them into D&D characters. As I think that would be a like D&D classes and everything, because I think that would be a lot of fun. Although there would be a lot of, I'm not going to deny, there's going to be like a lot of overlap. And we might start with like maybe 4. We'll probably go from like 2 or 3, maybe like 2 or 3 from like the 2 games that I know better. Because it's just been a thought that's been running to my head. It's like, that'd be a fun like little like mini stream idea, in my personal opinion. I don't know if anyone would be like fully interested in stuff like that. And I would not be doing it alone. I would have to see about certain things. But I think that would be like kind of just like a little bit of a fun, that would be, I think that's like a fun concept. I don't think it's ever really been fully done, is putting characters from a different game into a DnD character sheet. Wizards should be the strongest and best at everything. Yeah, they should be, but they're as someone who plays a sorceress in Baldur's Gate 3, even though Baldur's Gate 3 is definitely not like the full D&D experience, my poor sorceress and Gale just cannot catch a break. Our defenses are like such paper, we die within a few rounds. Although the cliff was not my fault, the cliff is the dragon's fault. Oh, no, I was talking about like a different game, as in like a different game different game itself, as in like, let's say like I wanted to do like Link from Legend of Zelda and build him as a warrior class kind of thing. Warrior with like maybe a hint of paladin. So yeah, I would take something from a different property and try to build him as a D&D character. Yeah, people also do that, but I don't know if they've done it for anyone in the Hoyoverse yet. Although I can see there's gonna be like a lot of class overlap because there's just so much that can blend in. I don't know how many we get out of Barbarian class for that. I don't know how many we get for Barbarian from like Hoyo games, because there's like not a lot of beefy guys that are like, I would like to rage moments. But again, it's one of those concepts that I've run through my head. I don't know if it'll ever come to fruition, because I am very, very bad. I'm very bad with configuring my schedules and everything. Because most of the time I like to game, and then we have our little bi-weekly chat, and then we just kind of sit down and vibe. Sorry, can't help myself. Like now, yeah. Just like comfy vibes. Although, like I said, I do want to try and like get into doing more collaborations. I definitely want to do, I'm going to talk about this now since we're gonna like, I got the mental idea about collaborations. I do want to collab, I think, for my birthday this year. Usually when I play on my birthday, you guys know that I don't, I usually like do my birthday like by myself typically. I'm thinking about looking for a game to play on Saturday that's got some co-op with some friends, and we might do that as an evening celebration since a lot of my friends are available in the evening. That would be a fun one. We might do like an Overcooked round where we play Overcooked 2 all you can eat, and we just like do the very merry and birthday stuff with like Alice in Wonderland for some funsies. I might get Terrence on board with that one. After our partial success, and then if that doesn't work, we'll find out something else. I'm not very good with celebrating my birthday on streams. I'm not gonna deny that. I struggle celebrating my birthday on streams. But I want to do something that's a little bit better than just me just idly like Pokemon shiny hunting. Oh. I just realized I never touched upon the greatest news. I just realized I never touched the greatest news after Pokemon Day. I know I'm changing the subject very vastly, but I am very, very optimistic. My brain, hello. I'm someone who didn't understand on birthday. It was with Sterling. Oh. But yeah. I'm looking forward to Legends ZA. I saw some of the stuff that was dropped off for it, and that is making my brain just like exude the vast amount of happy chemical. This is like a dopamine rush, and I'm excited because I've been looking forward to ZA for a while, since it was kind of teased, because the Kalos region is one of my favorite regions. and I'm interested in what the battle styles. I've seen like the battle system, which is really, really interesting. I've seen like the small clips of like the battles and the way those are run, because it's no longer just the turn-based style anymore, which is very, very interesting. I think they turned it into more of an RTS, sort of like how the actual anime ran. I can kind of understand, though, if people are not huge on the idea of remaining in Lumio City, but I've seen the map of Lumio City. That place is gigantic. They revamped an entire map for this game. And it's just like, okay, you know what? This is fine. I will happily do this. I will happily explore Lumio City. I will go shiny hunting. I will make shiny hunting my game in that one. Please bring back the shiny noises. I beg of you, please. Please bring back the shiny bling noises. I still remember that one time from Arceus where Arceus that I literally Skyrim jumped up a small cliff just to get to a shiny Carnivine. It wasn't even the good one. It was just like a shiny Carnivine. It was just like, okay, it's fine. I just remember the absolute gorilla mode that happened. It's like, oh, mine. Oh my goodness. Hang on, give me 1 second. My kitty wants in. She has been yowling at my door for like a hot minute. Let me go and like let her in. She's probably gonna want out like after 5 minutes, but give me just a second. I'm gonna go let her in. There we go. Okay, the cat is now in the office. She is now a very happy feline. Oh, gee, I could just like hear her from beyond my headphones just yowling outside, and I'm just like, okay, I'll come let you in. Like I said, she's gonna probably want out after like a handful of minutes, but oh well. Oh. But yeah. I'm very much looking forward, as I was saying, I'm looking forward to Legends ZA to death because Kalos is my favorite region. I cannot wait to put my shiny Furfrou back into the game. And I want to see him grow and become a, well, he can't even evolve, but I just like him. I hope they kept the, well, if they got Furfrou in the game, they better have kept the, Furfrou trimming thing, because I need that. I need that in my life. Give me my shiny Furfrou. Let me do the grooming thing. What was my first shiny Pokemon? My very, very, very first shiny one, when I was actually making an attempt, it was a shiny Wobbuffet. Female. So therefore it was bright pink and the lipstick was not very noticeable. That was my very, very first one, and I believe that was in I think that was actually in not Platinum. I think that was in the Pokemon Pearl version. Pokemon Diamond. Yeah. That's when I was like genuinely trying. But the one I really wanted, I really worked hard getting, was the shiny Furfrou, because back then the egg hatching one, I think still back in X and Y, it was still in the 1 in 8,000 chance, and I didn't have the shiny charm attached to me. So when I got my shiny Furfrou as a male and shiny in a luxury ball, You cannot imagine the big old grin on my face because I was just like, yes, he's here. And I called him Lumiere, and I also transferred him over into Pokemon Home immediately after well, not immediately, because back then Pokemon Home didn't exist. But I did put him into Pokemon Home recently. Once I found my 3DS capture stuff, and I was just like, okay, good. So he's in Pokemon Home now, and I don't know how long it's gonna be until first thing I was pointing on Pearl was, oh no, not the save file getting deleted. I think I was trying for a shiny Ponyta, like way back when, but I don't remember. I was still that was back when it was the Pokemon Radar. That was when it was like the radar hunting, and that thing was not, and I was always like very stupid with it because I wasn't very good at it, because back then that's when the DS screens were like relatively small, unless you had the DS lights. But yeah, I remember working hard and like going through it's just doing the method that they recommended for the Kalos region, which was going around and around and around Lumiose Tower until the A catched. Gyarados, because oh yeah, technically speaking, Gyarados was, that's right, because technically Gyarados is a free one, but like for a legit catch, as in I hunted it myself, yeah, it was a Wobbuffet, even though it was a complete accident. I can't remember what I was actually looking for at the time, but yeah, shiny Wobbuffet happened. I wasn't proud of it either. It was just like, oh, that's disappointing. Because I think I was looking for something else. I wasn't looking for Wobbuffet, I was looking for something else entirely. But yeah, I'm looking forward to ZA because it's like, I'm just excited. As I've seen everything so far, and my brain is just like, yes, please give me. I still have like the Milotic on my, I think I still have like 2 versions of Milotic on my wish list on my throne. Which I'm glad I recategorized, because now it's a little bit easier to maneuver. Just check, make sure. I'm a little, like I said, I'm just a little shocked that the, I'm really hopeful that the... Hang on one second, I'm just checking some stuff, hang on. Let me just see about this, like, investigating that. Hang on. I'm just checking something. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, I guess it should get here. Okay, good. I was investigating the dice situation I was talking about earlier because my brain was just like, I'm gonna check and see if that actually works, and supposedly it might be coming through. Anyway. Because I got into the Milotic plushies and I started talking about my throne wish list, and then I was just like saying how happy I reorganized it, because now it's like I can stick things in categories and people can just easily like tap through it without having to go through my mess of disorganization. I'm kind of relieved that I started doing that, because I felt really bad that all my stuff was such a disorganized mess. Again, I don't always promo it. It's just there in case anyone wants to be extra supportive. But yeah, okay. Pokemon Day was... I didn't see all of Pokemon Day. I was more just interested in the ZA stuff, and I wasn't fully able to watch it until the trailer came out and like fully release dropped. But yeah, so far I'm loving the way it's presented, and I'm glad, and I'm crossing my fingers that that's as optimized as possible for the Switch, because it looks really good, and we don't have an issue like we did with Scarlet and Violet, where it definitely needed a lot more time to, you know, cook in the oven and not try to beat a not try to get to a Christmas release date super speedy quickly. Okay, though, like I'll always give Scarlet and Violet that one bit of hard time because yes, there were graphical issues, but I still had fun with it regardless. Though I am feel sad I haven't been able to play any of the newer ones. Ah, that's nice. But yeah, I like Scarlet and Violet personally. It's one of my more interesting favorites because Scarlet and Violet was just something kind of, it was just enjoyable. Plus, shiny hunting in Scarlet and Violet was like a lot of fun, even if it. Hi, kitty. Hang on. Hi, baby. Hi, kitty. Go get yourself stuck on my chair now, please. Thank you. Okay. She decides to leap to the back of my chair and... Oh. Really? I've been abandoned by my own cat. She literally jumped to the back of my chair, climbed over it, and then she just used my lap as a bridge to get across her cat tree. So rude. You're such a rude kitty. Sorry, cat decided to come over and be a pain. There we go. Just want some attention, I think. Yeah. She's a good kitty. Okay. I gave her some attention. She coming back? Come back? Or are you gonna stay over there? You're gonna stay over there, okay. That's to make sure my cat was like choosing what she wanted to do. Like, there are times I love her, but other times she will just like sit on my lap and then it's like I can't move my arm because I'm worried that she's gonna bump her backside up into my mic and I don't like that. She just like kind of bumps her tail into the mic stand and it's just like, oh no, don't do that. Anyway, I got distracted by my cat and then I got distracted by Discord. I think I'm very distracted today. My goodness. My tea is also ready. Hang on, I'm gonna back up a bit. Woo. I'm probably gonna go into the nth dimension. Give me 2 seconds. Yeah. Aha. Zephyr's smart. Zephyr is very flexible. She got her tea. It's probably a little cold now because I didn't get it while it was warm. Have plenty of time to keep. All should be good. There we go. All right, I'm comfortable again. I had to get up and like move around a bit. All good. Yeah, it's a little lukewarm. Oh well, it's fine. I don't usually drink my teas very hot anyways. Ooh, that's a lot stronger. I really let that one steep. Now, where were we on Squishy Wizards? Why? I think it was because I was making the joke about why wizards, because the joke continuously runs of wizards are defenses are paper, and they're very, very squishy to the point that we were like, you can slap them in the face and they'd fall over and go bleh. And then they have to roll death saves after that. I think that's what we were talking about. Because I understand wizards can be powerful, but their defenses are squishy, and that's why you probably need like a decent party to protect said wizard. Or, you know, have like a lot of healing potions on deck and pray to God. First few levels are hell. Yeah. I'm kind of reminded of my sorceress levels in Baldur's Gate 3. Drain strength hits like a kitten. Enemy hits hard, simply drain his strength, and he hits like an. Oh, that's interesting. But yeah, I keep getting deja vu at my early days of being a sorceress in Baldur's Gate 3. Even though it's not like a full simulation of DnD, it gives an idea that, oh my god, my sorceress is so squishy, I'm dying in like every other battle. And again, I still claim that the dragon was not my fault. The dragon was just happened to throw the sorceress off the cliff twice. Yeah, I lay claim to that thought process. I think the only reason why I had like a little funny tee-hee about that was because I think I saw One for All, which is the which is a cosplay skit group, and I saw the wizard and the tiefling sorcerer in the library, and they were having a bit of a discussion between two magic classes, and it was kind of funny to watch because the wizard is so pretentious and I love it. I don't know why. I love a pretentious, haughty wizard archetype. I don't know why. I think I just like it. I think that's why if I was to ever put a Hoyoverse character in one of my players became a lich, 9th level spell, said nah, and shoved him into an anti-magic field and immediately crumpled like a puppet. Oh my goodness. I said no. Oh, you said nah and showed him the anti-magic field, immediately crumpled like a puppet. Oh. Oh no. My goodness. But yeah, the reason why I was kind of like making a joke about the wizards is because it kind of goes back into my other idea to make D&D character sheets for Hoyoverse characters, even though there will be like a bunch of overlap. I am going to lay claim to a headcanon that Dr. Ratio, because you know I can't get away without a Honkai Star Rail talk or two. Dr. Ratio is the wizard archetype and no one can tell me otherwise. That man is the wizard archetype. I am not taking any denial. Artificer. Really? Really? You say Artificer? Why do you say Artificer, Bubba? If we're talking about the same thing, because I know chat has like a little bit of a delay. Okay, could he be like an artificer with like a couple levels in wizard? As he uses more physics than mystics. We can always like we can multi-class him into like at least a level 1 in wizard or something, because he just like hits that pretentiousness. It's funny. Oh god, oh god, I just realized we'd be having like a lot of artificers. Because there were a few of them on the block that I wanted to do, like Navia. Ooh, yay! Wizard Artificer is a good combo, so sure. Yay! Like, I definitely wanted to say that Navia from Genshin is definitely like Artificer with a with a few levels in Gunslinger. Just saying. Now this is from my like mild experience. These are like my opinions. That Navia from Genshin Impact is more of like Artificer with like a little bit of Gunslinger. Stella's Barbarian. Oh my god. I wasn't going to involve the MCs because the MCs are so difficult to like place, but Stella being a barbarian druid is actually kind of fair. Or at least barbarian in the less like physical sense, but she still does she just Trailblazer is just funny. Never mind, Trailblazer is a barbarian, so we at least have one filling in the barbarian. That's funny. That's actually funny. Because Trailblazer especially, it's like Trailblazer is a funny protagonist character in my opinion. She's also an anarchist who digs in the trash like a druid. Oh, I see. Oh no. Those would be fun. That would be fun. Ooh. Excuse me. Yeah, I should definitely like do some building on sheets when I figure out how to do it properly. The only thing I have never figured out how to properly do is multi-classing, but I think that would be like a lot of fun to do as like a small stream idea, because I know it's like content, but it's like part of me is just like, that would be kind of fun. Yeah, it would be. Where, because like I thought about it, like, do we want to do a tier list, or do I actually want to like build them as in we get them a full stat sheet and everything? I think we should do like full on stat sheets, because that makes it a lot more fun. We just pick like a couple of characters from Genshin and Honkai and Star Rail, and then we just kind of like stick them in there until we can't stick them in there, and it can't, so until we can't like fit anymore without like a lot of overlap. Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna say it. I think poor Misha would probably be like a poor Misha would probably be wizard though, because he's tiny and fragile. Misha would probably be a wizard, because he's so like so small and fragile. You must protect this one. He's so tiny. He's such a good being, but he's just so small. I'd argue the charisma base rogue. Interesting. Yeah, definitely like an idea for stream, because I would love to do that, where we just like build them and then figure things out. That'd be a lot. Okay, yeah, that's totally gonna be an idea. Let me Google Doc that, actually. Now that we're talking about content again, I'm going to go grab a Google Doc. Any mental stats is the main? Really? Hello again. It's all good. We're doing good. Let me just, you know what? I'm going to open up a Google Doc right now. I am literally going to write this, and I'm going to... write this, and I'm going to save it as ideas for the future. Let's see, hang on. There we go. Okay, that's it. That's saved to the side now. I am keeping that on deck because that's a fun idea, and I don't think a lot of people do that for a lot of other characters. At least I've not seen them a lot in content pieces. So that would make a great stream day, where it's just like a chill day and we're just like building sheets just for funsies. Build like these epic characters. I would probably say at least we are building them at like level 5. So that way if we have to multi-class, we put them at like a different, like, 8. You'll do them all the time? Ain't seen any. Yay! Free real estate, baby! Let's go! I am breaking new ground with Hoyo characters. I am breaking new ground with the Hoyo characters. Yay! That's great. I'm breaking new ground. Because I think I've seen a few that were like, okay, this is how you build like Link or something as a warrior class. Again, I see Link as like a warrior with like a little bit of paladin, me personally, from Legend of Zelda. Because while he's not like lawful good, he's at least he's got that light in him to be a paladin. Oh no. Actually, Bubba, I agree with you. Yes. He would be a rogue, but hear me out. Swashbuckler rogue. Because pirate adventuring. Hear me out. He's he's got the idea for it, and he's got the charisma too, so he would definitely be like a rogue. I would personally believe in that. But like swashbuckler rogue, finesse weapon, charisma, yeah, I think that would fit. Say adventuring would be a rogue. Yeah, he would be. He'd be definitely like a swashbuckler rogue. Is swashbuckler like a subclass? I think swashbuckler is the subclass, or is it a feat? Or is that something that's like completely something beyond? Oh, is it? Okay, cool. Good. Zephyr's not nuts. She's at least got some ideas. As I see him more with a finesse weapon over a dagger. Special abilities based on charisma. Yeah. And I also just cannot see him with just a normal dagger. I see him with like a rapier or something. Something very thin. That he doesn't really use. Because he's just like charismatic. And he just like talks his way out of everything. Also, that sleight of hand. Sleight of hand also would be amazing because with that sleight of hand feat, because I base that off the sleight of hand off of his coin tricks. Because it takes some kind of proper like hand finessing to do that. Nah, okay. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely leaving that on the list. I'm gonna have to like pick a couple of characters. I don't know when I would probably do this stream. I will probably do it on like a day that I am more open. I don't know how soon. I want to do that kind of soon-ish. I don't know how soon. Because maybe I'll do a double stream on a Saturday night or something. Maybe I'll do like a double stream on a Saturday after I do, if I'm not like occupied with my current DnD session. Calendar, let's see. Yeah, because I planned on inviting you anyways. Yeah. I actually intended on inviting you for, like, consultation. Cat's out of the bag. I was gonna actually ask you for some consultation about it. Because, I figured, because I'm still technically a 5e baby, that I might need some extra help. So I figured I would bring you on board to help. So yes, cat's out of the bag. Part of this was just also to be like, yes, I want to do this, but I also want to like drag Bubba into the darkness that is D&D character creation, and we just kind of do some stuff like that. Yeah, I want to do that. That actually strikes a lot more fun to me than the tier list we were originally planning, because I'm not good at scoring. I'm not gonna deny that. I'm not very good with scoring. I still need to bring some people into Lethal Company with me, too, just so we can go rescue cat cakes and protect them as much as possible. I haven't touched my Lethal Company games since I got all those Herta cakes, and I'm just like, no, I'm not moving. You cannot make me move. Oh my goodness, this is a good time. But yeah. That was also my intention. I was planning on asking you later because I wasn't sure if you were popping up, but since you're here, yeah, I was going to ask you if you wanted to do that. Because it was a thought that was running through my mind for the last couple days. I'm just like, that would be so much fun. It would be like a very, very fun evening where it's just like build characters. We would probably like get like what? Like 3 or 4 from each version of the game, and then we would and we'd go from there. I think 4 from each side would probably be good. We do like 2 male, 2 female characters for the time being, and if people like it, we can do more. Yeah, we'll probably have some arguments on a few I think we'll have some arguments on a few classes and characters. We would probably have a few. We probably have a few arguments. I think that'll be the fun of it. We're probably bound to break out in a couple of arguments. Sorry, I'm enjoying myself. I'm glad this is running so well. Okay, so talking about content creation. I wonder what I should do when memsheets become available, whenever that might be. I think I'm gonna do some content ideas listings real quick. Hang on, give me a second. What else do I want to do? Yeah, I want to do hand cams. I'm gonna put that on the list. Because Kendra was really nice and she sent me a link to a camera holder that I can use to do hand cams with. But like I said, I'm waiting for my resin 3D printing to go into better stages so that way I can like finesse everything better. Finesse is my favorite word, I think. I think finesse is becoming my favorite word, besides finagle. But yeah, that'd be fun. Hand cams are definitely still on the list of content. I think pretty soon we'll have a tea time where we gotta discuss spooky games. Because we're already in March. Wait. We're already in March. Wait. March. I forgot. October is still a bit, but yeah. Oh my god, I forgot. I plan to do a March 7th celebration. Wait. What day is that? Oh, that's on Friday. Oh. Dang it. Never mind. False alarm. Zephyr had a panic attack for no reason. I was gonna do a March 7th stream, but then I realized in Honkai Star Rail, but then I realized, oh wait, I got Baldur's Gate that night. I had Baldur's Gate 3 that night. I can't do squat. And we're doing Honkai Star Rail's 3.1 storyline on Saturday. Oh my goodness sake. No chance for a gorilla? Probably not, because I have like a lot I want to do on Friday before BG3. And what I wanted to do would probably take like a fair bit of time. Or in post short. I was gonna do like a Honkai Star Rail thing where it was like we were gonna go into the 7th world. Actually, did I even do the simulated universe up to world 7? I don't remember. Or we're gonna do that. I was gonna take it from the English voice actors, and it was gonna be a big thing where we were just gonna like go into Simulated Universe World 7 and have March on the team. But that's like, I don't even have March built yet, so yeah, we're gonna have to pass on that, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to pass on that. And besides, currently March is occupied via story. She's currently being preoccupied. Oh my goodness. I love that reaction though. That was genius. That was a moment. She's fine, in my opinion. She's fine. I am curious to see what the 3.1 story does with her anyways. But yeah. I thought that March 7th landed on a Saturday, so hence my freak out there for a second. I miscalculated the days, so it's fine. It's fine. We just do Baldur's Gate 3 with Ava, with Avarice, and Yume, and then we just call it. We just have a good time. Let's do BG3. Will do. Trying to think here. Give us for just a minute. I have anything else I wanted to talk about? I know Halloween is like a little while away, but I know I also want to like do a tea time stream where we start like gathering up scary games. Because if I'm honest, I want October to be very Halloween-y because like I said, last year I didn't really get to celebrate Halloween with anybody. We didn't really get to celebrate Halloween quite literally like we usually did. Because I want it to be like an actual like scary game sessions, which means I might put Little Nightmares 2 on there, which is definitely needed. Would you count Me Side as a scary game, or would that be a game just to play over a weekend? Because I've heard it's kind of like horror-esque, but I don't think it's that scary. Personally, but that's only from like the tidbits I only got to see. I haven't like fully seen Me Side yet. Poppy Playtime is definitely on the October listing though. But anyway, that is not that. There is some horror, yeah. But yeah, that's not fully the topic for the. That's not fully the topic for the evening. But yeah, those are just some thoughts that are crossing my mind right now. Excuse me. Checking some stuff out here, hang on. Goodness me, excuse me. Oh my goodness. I've been so excited that I think I may have ran out of topics to ramble about. I know I'm excited for Legends ZA when that comes out. I have a few 3DS games that I definitely want to play, but the Pokemon one is under wraps for a while longer until I can find time in which to squeeze that in. I know when we do the big celebration for the day that we get Memshi's finally opened, I know we're definitely gonna have like a tea time or at least a small like sit down, and we're gonna be discussing like emotes and things like that, things that we want to see on here. And then eventually that might like get me to sit down and like fully do the Discord server at some point. That's also a big responsibility. How many hours left? Because I like I said, I usually don't want to try and like discount into the numbers, but it's kind of like in the ballpark of, I want to say less than a little over 400, but it's like still a little over 400, but it's not that much left. It's getting there. But of course, I know it's like it's a big undertaking, and and it's like, if you guys are helpful with it, that's great. More power to you. You guys are extremely amazing and helpful in that regard. Because I'm looking forward to the day we do open those. Because I like the idea of opening up membership content for everybody. I'm just really excited for it. We're getting there. I think we'll definitely hit it before the end of the year, which would be a great present. Before the end of the year, definitely. I can already see it. I'm just really looking forward to it. I still need to get like badges, and I still need like badges and emotes and stuff like that, because I haven't thought about it, even though I probably should. That's just something I want to sit down and like have discussions with. Because it's just one of those occasions. I'm starting to get all sentimental again. Definitely need to do a schedule of karaoke at some point, and not just for celebration purposes, because we did technically pass the 1,200 marker. So now I have to not only do a karaoke as a celebration, but also just because I want to. Because I've been wanting to do a karaoke that's strictly just because I feel like it. Mostly because I do enjoy singing. Don't I'm not good at it, but I do enjoy it once I get over the initial nerves. I do genuinely enjoy it. Between me and my wackiness. Beepy. Goodness me. Goodness, sorry about that. Ugh, I'm getting eepy. I can't, like, believe me, I had coffee earlier, and now it's like, now I'm having my tea. I think I'm, like, completely counteracting the coffee by drinking tea. So now I'm, like, getting sleepy. And I don't like the fact that I'm getting so sleepy. Games I wanted to discuss doing in the future. Let me think here. I think there were a couple of games. Besides the fact that we got Phoenix Wright, that's still ongoing, even though we're going to be hitting the end of that at some point in the future, which definitely next week we're putting up another round of Phoenix Wright on next Monday, because technically I was going to do it like this Monday, but unfortunately Honkai Star Rail got in the way, and I'm just like, I gotta do this one. Besides Phoenix Wright, what else do I have on my thing? We can do coffee talk. We can do that once in a while. I am kind of looking forward to the day that I get the guts to play P5R, because I like Persona 5, and I'm just like, I want to play P5 Royal so much at some point. For 3DS games, will you consider any Metroid ones? I don't think I can get a hold of any of the Metroid ones, unfortunately. I don't know if I can get a hold of those these days without paying an arm and a leg. Because right now I'm doing Zelda. I know I have a Pokemon Platinum one that I need to do, but I'm not disclosing what type of game that's going to be. I felt the need to skip a lot. I'll think about it. I think I just like R because I like the expansion of like some other stuff. Had loose leaf in there. You could probably go back to the supermarket at some point and do some more supermarket simulator. Oh, I forgot this was in here. I think I got a couple of game ideas I can run through. I need to find some good like story-based visual novels, because it's been a bit since I last did a visual novel, and there was just something, as much as I liked Radiant Tale, there was just something that threw me off with it, and I don't think I'm jiving with it as much as I used to. So I'm going to look for a different visual novel, maybe what I can do on Steam at some point that's really, really good story-wise. It's kind of, I like Otome, but I like Otome with a good story beat, if you know what I mean. Because as much as I want to do Higurashi, I feel like I would need a lineup of voice actors for that one, because I would not be doing justice to all of the characters in the Higurashi series. No, that would make Zephyr lose her marbles. And not to mention trying to like cycle everyone around to do voice acting for a game for a couple of hours would be very, very tricky. Even though I think Kuro would do a very good Rina. Yeah, she would definitely do a very good Rina. Kuro would definitely play Rina really, really well. Higurashi is good, but it's just like extremely long. I'm curious. Let's see, is there any good ones where it doesn't look like it was made in Flash Player? I think for me, when I'm thinking about visual novels, I want visual novels with good artwork and a good story. I'll have to like look into that because it's really hard to find any decent ones on Steam, in my personal opinion so far. Especially ones that aren't gonna, you know, get me demonetized, because this is a maybe. I just don't want to like do the ones that will give me the games that will get me demonetized, because I'm just like, yeah, I know there's some Atome out there, but some of that Atome be spicy. Some of that Atome be very, very spicy. Whew, pardon. Coffee Talk is still on the list. I might do Coffee Talk at some point. Yeah, this is why I've been so excited for Touch Starved. It's a very dark visual novel, but I don't think it's fully leans into the Atome. I don't think Touch Starved has leaned too far into Otome, but it deals with so much dark stuff, and I've been sitting here just chomping at the bit for like, gimme, 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 but it's not been showing up, and my brain's just full of like, eh. I've been really excited for Touch Starved. Also, the Every Time We Touch song that got remixed for Touch Starved was amazing. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'll have to like keep an eye on that. Anyway, I got a little zony out there because I was like looking through my Steam and I was just like, what do? I think I covered a lot about what I wanted to talk about today, which was just like I kind of like harped on a bit about DnD. We got some content ideas for later on. Oh, I got really sentimental at the much earlier stages of the stream because I started feeling like I started getting like really sentimental at the beginning of stream, which was I'm very and I think I might just say this goes without saying again. Make a career out of reading the OG Fate. Oh no. Stream for years. Oh no. Anyway, yeah. I'm gonna be a little sentimental for just a second. Because I'm gonna double back to that moment and just being like, I'm very grateful for everybody, by the way. Whoever pops by in stream, whether you're lurking or you're in chat, I appreciate everyone very much. Because without you guys, there would be no me. And without me, without all the lovely creators who have been behind my back, despite my fact that I've been very introverted in speaking to them, they have been also equally amazing. Because Head really warmed my heart when she sent me the little render of a chocolate with my little logo on it. It just made me happy. I felt bad that it was 2 weeks after Valentine's Day when I saw it, but it was just really sweet. But yeah, I'm very grateful for everybody. I'm genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, very grateful. And I'm not gonna cry because I don't want to right now. I don't want to start crying. Because I do mean that with a lot of honesty and not just like as a content creator. Because I appreciate the people who always pop in on streams. As long as they are obeying my rules and everything, it's all good. As long as everyone's been keeping within the rules, I appreciate everything about it. Although we've had like a few moments where it's just been a little touchy and I'm just like, I'm gonna try and be better, by the way, about keeping up with that. I'm gonna try and keep up a little bit more with the chat and everything and just be like, okay, I know where my rules are lined up, and this is gonna go yeet us into the avoidus. But yeah, everyone so far has been like very much obeying the chat rules, and yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna be all sentimental, and I'm gonna start crying. I'm gonna make myself cry again. I don't wanna make myself cry again. Okay. Say it. End of the message. I care. You guys are awesome. As long as you're obeying the chat rules, we are A-okay. And I appreciate everyone who's been here, whether you're chatting or not. I do appreciate you because you guys being here makes me me. I think I started losing track of what I was talking about. I think I genuinely started to lose track of my trains of thought. I think that's the sign that Zephyr needs to probably hit the bed early tonight. I think that's the sign that Zephyr needs to hit the bed early tonight. Oh my goodness. I think that's definitely the Zephyr needs to hit the bed early tonight. Yeah. Let me see. Is there anyone I can... Before I say my final farewells, is there anyone who is currently streaming right now that I can... Is there anyone I can redirect? Let me see if I can find someone to redirect you guys into. 1 second. Do I have anyone I can... Anyone available that I can send someone out to? You know what? Why not? Kuro's playing balloons. Kuro is playing balloons. Balloons Tower Defense 6. So why not? We'll send you to the Lope. We'll send you to the Lope tonight. But yeah, I think I might need to go to bed. We're gonna go with the hashtag familiar summon like we did before. Since we're not like going into Cha-Cha Mama, because I didn't want to have her spam with the familiar summon. I just had to give her a hello at that time. We'll do hashtag familiar summon like we usually do. But yeah, this is where I'm gonna depart because I would like to go get some sleep, go stretch, go like rest for the evening, because my brain was getting really scrambled. So yeah. This is where I'm going to leave you guys for the evening. I will see you guys on Saturday when we do more Honkai Star Rail 3.1, which hopefully will wrap up that story by then, before my DnD game. But yeah, catch you guys later. Have a good rest of your night, and I will see you all next time, okay? Bye-bye! 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 Bye-bye-bye-bye-bye! Yeah. Bye.